Welcome back to Speargrass Forge. If you're new here, thanks for coming. If you come back, thanks for returning. Today, I'm going to attempt to make a small blacksmith's hook knife or hawksbill knife. Stick around.
Hoist the sail and raise the anchor, the sun is getting high. Australia, destination, the land of sun and sky.
Normalization cycle number 2. So, this is it so far. A little blacksmith karambit type thing, really. It looks rather good, but it's a hawksbill knife. So, just then I was just taking it up so that the bevel, so the cutting edge isn't too thin, because I was thinning that up after heat treat. And now, basically, it's ready to go. So I wasn't grinding it too much to take away some of the marks and whatnot, because this will be a workshop knife and it's a handmade knife, and they want it to look like a handmade knife. So it's still a little bit rustic, but I reckon after heat treat and tempering, this is going to look pretty amazing. So I'm going to get over to restart the forge and get this ready for heat treat. Stick around. Now, as stated previously, this is just going to be a workshop knife. I've still got to put a bit of a bevel on it, the micro bevel, now that it's all tempered, but I'm just going to hit it with a wire brush just to give it some bit of a clean up. To put it's a little bit of a bevel on it, just with the rough dome and the grinder. Alright, now it's got a little bit of a bevel on it. That was just to set the initial bevel. Like I said, this is not. This is going to be a very coarse bevel. It's a workshop knife. It's going to be used for all sorts of abusive tasks. So this is just to put an edge on it. It's not sharp at the moment, of course, by any means. I can run my finger along that, no worries. But now I'll be getting onto the stones and sharpening this up to a decent level in order to give it a decent edge. But that was just to set some sort of bevel in there, so that I've got something to run on when I use the stones. Now I wouldn't do this with any other sort of knife. I wouldn't put a bevel on it in the grinder, because I mean that's terrible. But just for this sort of purpose, I can do that. Now I'm the first to admit that I'm not a standout sharpener. But with a shape like this, it's really awkward to get into the inside curve. So what I'm doing at the moment is using the heel of my sharpening stone in order to get this. Now I'm still meeting the angle of the bevel and just coming down, and equal amount of strokes to get the inside bevel of this. Now I'm using the heel because it's not going to affect the overall use of the stone in future, whilst I can still sharpen this knife. So don't follow my advice when it comes to sharpening, because I'm no good at it, and I don't have the right tools in order to sharpen this sort of knife, so I'm making do with what I've got. And there we go. One blacksmith hawkbill or karambit. I'm pretty sure it turned out okay. Not too bad if I do say so myself. And this will be off to the workshop where it's going to live next couple of days. But thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Check the links in the description for my spreadshirt and print bar stores. Check out my previous videos just here, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.